What's going on, guys? It is officially UFC 285 fight week, which is crazy to me. I need to be working on some predictions. I already have 3 predictions out on the channel, but I'm jumping on stream anyway because I'm going to try to stream pretty much every day this week, honestly. So Sunday is technically the first day of the week. I know most people consider Monday, but Sunday is technically the first day of the week. I have a bunch of UFC 285 prediction videos already out on the channel. We have Bo Nickel, a.k.a. Bo Pickle, versus Jamie Pickett prediction and breakdown out on the channel. We have Derek Brunson versus Dracus du Plessis out on the channel. Cody Garbrandt versus Trevin Jones out on the channel. Somehow my Cody Garbrandt Trevin Jones video got messed up. I accidentally released it when I posted it, and then when I privated it immediately, it then all of a sudden, when I eventually released it, it said it had been released the whole time. So I don't know what's going on with that. I hope it doesn't mess up the algorithm too much. So if you can do me a favor, after you watch this stream, make sure you go watch the Cody Garbrandt prediction because it's pissed me off. Jack has already watched all 3 videos and commented it. Great video on all 3 of them. I appreciate you, Jack. I still have more to do. A lot more to do. I have 4 left to do. I'm going to try to do 2 tonight and 2 tomorrow night. And then I'll be done for. But yeah, guys, post in the chat. I would greatly appreciate it. Whatever questions you have. Dana White essentially confirmed Volkanovski versus Yair. So we can discuss that, predictions for that. We can discuss UFC 285 predictions, the ones that I've already put out. And whatever else you guys want to discuss. If you want to discuss anything from last night. I mean, I was streaming all last night. So if you joined me at all last night, you know my thoughts on Nikita Krylov versus Ryan Spann that didn't even happen, which ended up being Brendan Allen versus Andre Muniz. So, okay. Will Amasov beat Khabib's record? Yes. And Bellator, he definitely will. Another Joey live stream, another good day. Appreciate you, Jack. Why is Suarez going back down to strawweight? Her next fight at flyweight could be for the title. Because she can fight for the title at strawweight and then eventually move up and potentially get another title shot. So she could be like a... she always has that as a backup plan to go back up. She's always fought at strawweight or typically fought at strawweight. So that's why. And then she always has that outlet to go up later on. What's up, Anthony? Killing it with the content. I appreciate you. What's up, Chandler? What's going on? What's up, Mario? What did you have for dinner? I had buffalo wings for dinner. I disagree with the Brunson pick, and I think he's going to lose. We'll see. We'll see. I think it could go either way, but I'm going Brunson. Early prediction was Brunson, then I kind of switched to Dracus, and then I was watching Dracus's fights against Brad Tavares and Darren Till, and I was like, I could see Brunson beating this guy. So I think Brunson beats him. I think he's better. Got to help the algorithm. I appreciate it. I felt a tickle in my pickle that Joey was live streaming tonight. All right. 9 people watching, yet there will be 700 in an hour. Lamau. We'll see. Hopefully. That'd be nice. What's up, Ghost? What's up, Ghost? Hey, Joey, I'm kind of on the ropes about Jones versus Gane, by the way. John is yapping has me thinking Gane is taking it. Yeah, I mean, it could be. It's a tough fight to pick for sure, especially with so many X factors with Jones. Gane by TKO or decision. I'm still debating about my personal prediction. I haven't decided yet. Who I'm picking or how I'm picking in terms of the finish or decision. Because you guys already know who I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards Jones, but I don't know if I'm going to go decision, stoppage, what yet. I got to put more thought into it. Wings from where? America's best wings. There you go, Stylebender new. I agree with all the predictions so far. Do you think Bo Nickel will call out Trader Joe if he wins on Saturday? Yeah, he'll call out another grocery store manager. Bo Pickle went from beating up grocery store cashiers to grocery store managers. So, can you dance for us? I'm going to have to pass on that one. Brunson by TKO or decision. I took Brunson by decision. I have a full breakdown and prediction on the channel. More like Trader Jose's, if you catch my drift. Trust me, I used to work there. Okay. I don't know if you saw this in the Discord, but I saw Cocaine Bear and it was funny. I don't remember if I saw it or not. I can't remember now. But I might go see it just for the lols of it. Just for the lols of it. Let me say. Is that in Dolby, do you know? Is that in Dolby Cinema? If it's in Dolby Cinema, I'd go see it. Let's see. No, it must not be doing too well. My theater has one showtime. No, it has... No, I'm wrong. It has 2 regular showtimes. Why does it separate it like that? There's 3 regular showtimes and 1 like weird showtime. But yeah. It's not in Dolby. I'm probably not going to go see it. I have AMC A-List. I haven't really wanted to see... I try to go to see as many movies as possible just because I at least try to see twice a month. I just haven't feel like going recently. So. Bro, Joey, you brave man going live tonight knowing damn well what people will ask. Bro, seeing Bo Pickle already on the UFC countdowns is super cringe. I haven't watched it. So I really don't know what it looks like. But I assume it was. Cocaine Bear is Joey's nickname? Okay. Yeah, that was my nickname back in the day. Volk or Yair? Great question. I'm going to tell you right now, if it got announced, early reaction and early prediction video, if it was announced today, something in my gut is telling me Yair Rodriguez. He's slick on the ground. His striking is superior. The guy is vicious. Now, I don't know because of the cardio. Volk could out cardio him and finish him in like the 4th. But Yair's kicks are just unbelievable. I don't know. I really don't know. It's a tough fight to pick. Yair's so dynamic and so powerful and so explosive and so he evolves. He's evolving every fight out. He's evolving every single fight out. And that's what has me thinking, like, what's he going to look like in another 4 or 5 months? What's he going to look like in another 6 to 8 years? Or 6 to 8 months. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 6 to 8 years. As soon as I said it, I'm like, what am I talking about? His hands are ever improving. And his jiu-jitsu off his back is slick. People need to give the man credit. Look what he did to Josh Emmett. Submitted Josh Emmett. Look what he did to Brian Ortega. I know people look at it as a fluke, but he was setting up a sub there. So he has so many ways to win. Submission, TKO. He could win a decision too. So yeah, it's tough to say. What's up, Billy? What's going on, Billy? Hell yeah, I want an A-list. Going to see Creed and Inside next. I'm going to see Creed. I already bought tickets for Creed. It's going to be in Dolby. I'm not like dying to see it by any means. I'm not a big fan of any combat sports movie of any sort. But I'm going to go see it. They've been decent movies. Low-key, I feel like 87 is more stacked than 85. What say you? 87 is crazy stacked. I'll say yes. But I think the main event... honestly, 87 is probably better than 85, which is crazy. The next 2 months of MMA are going to be insane. Most hype fight after the main event, I'll say Shavkat Neal. Got to be Shavkat Neal. It's got to be. I don't know, man. I don't think Yair has anything for Volk. Maybe I'm missing something. Yair, I mean, how can he not? His jiu-jitsu is amazing. He's vicious on the feet. The kicks are super dynamic, explosive. He's powerful. He's durable as hell. He's got a gas tank. He arguably won round 5 against Max Holloway. I know Volk looks indestructible, but honestly, Yair might beat him. I might go Yair Rodriguez. And I've never picked against Volk outside of Islam Makhachev in recent memory. I'm not going all the way back to every single fight, but I'm just saying I picked him against Max Holloway in all 3 fights. I picked him against, Brian Ortega, Korean Zombie. I picked him time and time again. You got Tank or Garcia? I don't watch boxing, so I don't know. No, I did not watch YouTube boxing fights. I honestly didn't even know it was on at the time that it was on. And I wasn't going to watch it anyway. So, just so anybody asking about it, I have not seen it. The only clip that I have seen is the post-fight interview from the YouTuber. I saw like 10 seconds of it. He started making excuses. I clicked out of it. And that's all I seen. Or scroll by it, whatever it was. I don't even remember what it was on Instagram, I think. Do you think Yair versus Holloway could have won either way? No. I think Holloway clearly won. But I could see Yair winning in a rematch. I think. I loved your Cody versus Jones video. Do you think UFC cuts Cody if he loses? Potentially, yes. Watch the countdown today for the UFC. In my short year and a half being a fan of the sport, I've never been this excited for a card. Like next week, hope it lives up to the hype and then some. Let's fucking go. Yeah. I agree. I'm super hyped. Dude, it's crazy. You must have... It's the promotional machine working because you've never seen Jones fight. And they're like, the setup of the Jones return has got to be something unique for you. I wish I could be in that same spot, kind of, in a weird way. Volk will easily hold him down. Yeah, but Yair's nasty off the ground, too. Volk beating Yair doesn't do much for his legacy. Yes, it does. Yair's in a win-win situation as Volk was in versus Islam. All pressure will be on Volk to win. I think it does a lot for Volk's legacy. Yair looks like an absolute killer. Volk versus Yair is what we're supposed to get in title fights. Deserving contender who's been on fire recently versus dominant champion. And that's what we're getting. 6 to 8 years, yeah. Raging Bull and the fighter are worth watching. I think I've seen the fighter before. What was your prediction for the main event last night? I was shocked, to be honest. Well, for the original main event or the main event we ended up getting? I thought Muniz would win. If that's what you're talking about, I picked Krylov to win as well. So it was weird because Muniz was the better striker than Allen, and Allen was the better grappler, which was just mind-blowing. So we had a we have to what? We have to reevaluate both their skill sets. Hands of Steel, big upset income. It's possible. A lot of people didn't think he beat Luque. Adesanya, always cards end up always being stacked. UFC loves Adesanya. Okay, I don't know what that means exactly, but understood. Hot take, but I'd rather see UFC 285 main event canceled rather than 86 or 87. I'm just too invested in those storylines to see what happens. That's crazy, but I get what you mean, though. You want to see the trilogy and the rematch reignited. Joey, I think you should go to a doctor and get your gut checked out. What are you talking about? That's weird. Is this some type of joke, I guess? Why does Adesanya paint his toenails? No idea. I don't personally care, though. I know a lot of people talk about that. It's just weird to me. Nickel, Neil, Gane, Duplessis, Cody No Love, 5-team parlay. Best of luck. Cody will kill your parlay in heartbreaking fashion. So, bro, thank you for being a member again. Finally can buy your membership, you said? The countdown is the best in years. You should watch it. I probably will watch it. Damn, this will actually be my first time watching Jones fight. That is craziness. Guys, do me a favor if you haven't already. Like the stream. I would greatly appreciate it if you would like the stream. It helps push it out in the algorithm. I'll be streaming all week for UFC 285. Also, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Okay. Malott looked good. Yes, he did. Looked dominant. Damn, this will actually... Okay, read that. How many pay-per-views will 285 sell? I say no more than 400 to 450K. I think it does over 800K. I would say the lowest it does is 700. If I had to guess, I think it's going to get close to 1 million. I think the anticipation is too much for the return of Jon Jones. UFC hyping Jon Jones by showing clips of him ragdoll and bloated middleweights for 10 plus years. Okay. I mean, Jones fought the who's who. And people try to diminish those wins. It's crazy to me. But it is weird because he's been out for so long. The highlights are old. Did you watch the UFC 2? No, I won't. I haven't, but I will. I usually don't. Joe, what's your evidence that Conor's on PEDs since you know you were the greatest advocate for the allegations? I'm the greatest advocate. Conor McGregor admitted to using PEDs, or not PEDs, banned substances under the USADA rules. He said, I will be clear for testing in February, which, clear as day, if you can read, that means I'm not clear now. I will be clear in February. He removed himself from the USADA pool so he could use banned substances, and then he's going to rejoin in February, which he still hasn't joined as far as we know. So Conor McGregor admitted to it. We can debate the morality of it because if he's recovering from an injury and he needs it, sure. But there should be some type of, monitoring in terms of, okay, he's been out for what, 2 years now? Going on 2 years? Still using them, still not in the USADA pool. But yeah, he admitted it online. It's not allegations. He admitted it himself. So, I mean, there's no defending that. There's no way of, there's no way defending that tweet. He's directly saying that. I know people have tried to tell me he's not, but he is. It's clear as day, and just like he'll be clear for testing in February. I don't think Conor's gonna end up fighting until November. It's either September or November, and it's looking less and less likely like September. But I didn't know I was the greatest advocate, but I appreciate it. Because your gut is telling me Yair Rodriguez? Because you said my gut is telling me Yair Rodriguez. Yeah, it is. It is. Brendan Allen put on a great performance against Muniz, but he's crazy if he thinks he can beat Chris Curtis. Yeah, dude, his striking looked horrible against Muniz, who has horrible striking. And he's not getting Chris Curtis to the ground, in my opinion. So I think he's losing. What fighter at 285 do you think has the highest chance of pulling an upset on the main card? I'm not too super familiar with the odds, but I would assume Jeff Neal's an underdog, so I would say Jeff Neal. I would say Jeff Neal pulls it off, if anything. Yeah, that would be my guess. Is Adesanya gay because of the whole painting nails thing? I have no idea. Honestly, I know people are like obsessed with that, like the Jordan Levitt thing, the Israel Adesanya thing. I don't care what they are. I'm not trying to date them, so what do I care? I think it's weird people have an obsession with that. I'm not necessarily saying you, but I see it all the time. It's like, oh, is he gay? Is he homosexual? Like, what? You want to fuck him? Is that why you're wondering? It's just weird. You betting on the fights? If so, who you got? I typically don't bet. I usually I'll sometimes throw down like a $5 like a full card parlay just to mess around, or an occasional like random bet, like I bet on Chris Curtis second round TKO. That's when betting was first legalized here. Who's a champ first, Bo or Hamzat? Heading to Vegas Saturday at noon. Looking forward to attending the fight. You're going to the fight on Saturday? Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Good luck to you. How crazy would it be if Sergey Spivak is the backup for 285? I hope not. I don't want to see that shit. I think I might boycott the card. Cheap hotels in Vegas, anyone? No idea. Oh yeah, watching Jon Jones highlights has been a delight, but man, I'm excited to see the in-person spectacle of his fight feels. It'll be different. That it will be. That it will be. Why do you stream for like 2 hours maximum with everyone else streams for at least 6 hours? I streamed for 5 hours yesterday. So I don't know what you're talking about. But some people have a life, okay? Some people go outside. They have families. They have stuff to do. So I do the best I can. If you have any complaints, email my manager. Jon Jones' wrestling success has been a staggering 29% since 2016, since he's not worried about Gane striking because he fought Santos. Dude's in trouble, screenshot it. Okay. Let me take a picture here. I'll make sure I have that for future reference. JCW says Jones is in trouble. I'll think of it. We'll see what happens. What do you think? I don't think anything of YouTube boxing. It's basically just a scam to get people in the MMA community putting out money for something that's a horrible product. Do you believe that Jones is GOAT or GSP because he's natty? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough conversation. UFC 285 fight week? Yes. Which is crazy. We're already here. Jordan Levitt and Israel are completely different when it comes to that. Apparently Jordan Levitt's married and has kids, by the way. I seen somebody posting that earlier on Twitter. So, I have a feeling Gane has been training wrestling nonstop since the Ngannou fight. If Jones can't take him down as easily, do you think he's in trouble on the feet? No, I think Jones can hang with him on the feet. I've considered getting my nails painted. Hold on, I jumped down. Where was I at? What do you think of the most recent Jones pad work videos? I haven't seen it, actually. I haven't seen it. I think I saw one like a month ago, maybe. And I didn't think nothing of it. I don't really think... people try to read into those too much. And, yeah, I don't know. Is there? I'm assuming there's more that has come out. I'll have to check them out. But I always think people read into them too much. I've considered getting my nails painted. I'm straight and get bitches. Okay. Are fight night main event cancellations becoming more of an occurrence, or has it always been the same? I feel like it's become more often than not. I don't remember this happening more than recently has been. It has been, because it's been happening a lot. It seems like recently with Derek Lewis, Sergey Spivak. What else? Nikita Krylov, Ryan Spann. Wasn't there another one too? If you say you get bitches, you don't get bitches. Typically, yeah. Jones wins every aspect of this fight. It's very possible. I think people are underestimating, which is crazy. YouTube boxing is the best. Gang, the stakes on this fight. Wonder. Yeah, I don't care about YouTube boxing at all. I know the MMA media likes to abuse YouTube boxing because it generates clicks with casuals, but I don't care. The YouTube boxer name sends checks to Ariel Helwani to promote it among the MMA community, because I don't believe the boxing community is willing to buy something so egregious. We're a very small portion. Where the MMA community, they think less of, are more uneducated, and will buy a horrible, low skill level boxing pay-per-view that has no business being on pay-per-view just because the guy's a YouTuber. So it all comes back to Ariel Helwani cashing them checks. That's what it comes down to. But I haven't seen any of it. I don't care to ever see any of it. And I don't care who won or lost. It's irrelevant to me. And the thing is, if you don't like something, I'm not wishing anybody, to be broke. I'm not wishing anybody out of a job. But I'm not going to, even in a very small voice in the community, I'm not going to support it. I'm not going to promote it by talking about it in almost any capacity. And that's the way my channel's been since day one. There's other, channels for that, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure there's channels that are out there that will just cover YouTube boxing because it gets some views among the casuals. But this is a channel for hardcore MMA fans, but also for all fan types in general, about MMA. MMA is not two low-level boxers boxing each other in a shitty pay-per-view. It's just a scam to get your money. That's it, you know? I don't think anybody watches that shit and ever leaves satisfied, to be honest. But maybe they do, and if you enjoy it, good luck to you. I'm happy that you enjoy it. Jon Jones by Flying Eye Poke. I think Jon Jones by Boston Crab. Jon Jones, first round Boston Crab. I think Jon is going to wrestle because he said in the countdown that Gane doesn't have someone taking him down, dragging him to the trenches. Anything Jon Jones says, you can't take at face value. First off, dude's a known liar. Second off, he's not going to tell his game plan. Yeah, I don't pay attention to boxing, but I see your message, Sean, with the tornadoes. We get it. There was one that I can't remember, but it seems to be happening more often the past year or two. It seems like it. Would you box blank? Listen, I will fight any other MMA YouTuber. I will box any other MMA YouTuber for the right amount of money. I'll fight Francis Ngannou. I've answered this question. I'm so tired of this question. Francis Ngannou could walk in my office right now, and I would get up and square up with him right now for the right amount of money. So yes, the answer is yes. Yo Romero painted his nails before. Is he gay too? Yeah, I guess so. What'd you do today for fun? If you were in the Discord, but you're not, so I understand. I should have been working on prediction videos, but instead I went and took my dog to play disc golf. So me and my dog played disc golf. And that's what I did. Well, me, my fiance, and my dog. I'm the only one that played, but you get the point. Joey, I saw your tweet about Power Slap. They made the final pay-per-view free instead. Yes, because low viewership. Low viewership turned into a free event. Were you ecstatic? I didn't even know the results until I looked at the Discord at some point in time. So, no, I'm not. I don't care who wins or loses. Don't care. So, no matter what, Ariel will continue pushing that aspect of that, I guess, that sport on the MMA community, and until people stop taking the bait, it's going to continue. So it is what it is. I want to see you murder other MMA YouTubers. Okay, fair enough. Any mods in here? Someone get Sean P out of here. He keeps spamming that annoying shit. He stopped. He stopped, man. He stopped. So it's all right, man. If Gane beats Jones, I hope we don't get excuses that Jones didn't take him seriously. I don't think you will. You won't get that excuse. Okay, read that. You should pulverize blank with your fist. What, dude? It had to be worth the money. I mean, why would I get paid to pulverize a dying MMA channel? I don't understand that. Would you be confident in Gane win against everyone else below him in the division? No. I think he could lose to Sergey Pavlovich. I think he could lose to Curtis Blades. Power Slap ratings are in the tubes for sure. It's entertaining, not to me. But if it's entertaining to you, I'm happy you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, the whole time I thought my phone was charging. It's almost about to die. And nope, it's not even plugged in. I have a wireless charger here that's not plugged in. If you enjoy it, I'm happy for you. If you enjoy it, I'm happy for you. I'm not going to tell you to stop watching it, but it's not for me. It's not for me. I know boxing isn't your forte, but are you planning at least streaming Tank versus Garcia? Probably not. Probably not. But the thing is, I'll do... If I get enough requests for something, I usually do it. Let me just put it that way, you know. To a certain extent. Not today. I mean, I got a couple requests to do something today, but I'm not just not doing it. I did a Fury versus Wilder stream before because people asked me over and over to do it. MMA Joey versus Schmo, I'd pay to that. My boy Joey got the W. Fair enough. Would love to see your dog, Joey. I showed it on stream the other night. What kind of dog is it? Cane Corso. Michael Bisping did a watch along of the fight as well. Corny. Joey, always love. Thank you. Are you violent? No. Gane embarrasses Jones on the feet. We'll see. Joey, I understand you say you would square out with Ngannou for the fight, right amount of money, but I don't think you can dig a hole big enough for you when he sends you to the underworld with one shot, Tubby. Well, good thing if I'm in the underworld, I don't need to dig a hole. I'm dead. So that's somebody else's problem, Nicholas. So if Ngannou tried to steal your PC, you'd fight him off or call the fuzz. I'm definitely fighting him off. Or at least trying. The thing is, I just don't care. Like, I'm not giving up that easy. You know, unless I think I'm going to die, literally die. I'm defending my shit. You can't let anybody get away with that. And most people aren't about that life. Like someone breaks into a house, most of the time they're just looking for somebody to be not home and steal stuff. So they're going to run away usually. Don't know if you talked about it, but your thoughts on the backup fighter for Jones Gane. I have no idea. It sounds like Stipe, but I don't know if Stipe's training. Stipe's going to be there, so my gun to my head, I say Stipe, but I don't know. Are you happy that I enjoy YouTube boxing? I'm happy for you. I hope you get plenty of it. If Jon Jones loses, it's time to book the 2-1 fight against Josh Parisian and his butt crack. Yes. Yep. What do you think of Jones' path to victory? I don't see him KOing Jones. Gane. I don't see him KOing Gane. I think it's probably a decision, but maybe a submission like a choke. I think Jon Jones can win anyway. I think he can be a TKO via ground and pound. I think KO, like flatline KO on the feet's unlikely, but I think you could hurt him and then get him down and get a submission. I think you could take him down and eventually find a submission. And I think you could win a decision by mixing everything well. So if enough people request an all-nighter stream, yeah, if 10,000 people request it, I'll do it. So something along those lines. I feel bad for Dana. Nobody in his business or personal circles had the balls to tell him that power slap is dog shit. That is sad. Dude's surrounded by yes men. That's it. Taking off my watch. That's it. Nobody in his circle had the guts to tell him, look, Dana, this is not good. This is not good. May should be cut. He looked horrible against Augustus Sky. Agreed. I remember I was looking back at your old live streams. You did a UFC 264 press conference. Watch along. Would you do that for 285? Yes, I would. And I probably will if there is one. I'm assuming there will be one. Like your prediction of Garbrandt's upcoming fight, can you think of another fighter whose career has craters as spectacular as Cody's? Johnny Hendricks. I know you don't care about the blank, but I thought it was funny that he lost. Yeah, I really don't have any thoughts on it. I've honestly not thought about it for 1 second. Do you think Ngannou could kill a flyweight with an Overeem style uppercut? No, I mean I don't think he's any more likely to kill a flyweight than he is a regular, a heavyweight. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna knock you unconscious, and then you're gonna wake back up. So, I'm convinced Ariel and Luke sold their soul to MMA hierarchy, which is why they're shills of themselves now. Yeah, that's what they do. I believe Luke's basically the shill for anything going on in Showtime, from what I've seen. Ariel's always been for the highest bidder. Always. I would literally bet my house that Ariel gets checks directly or indirectly in some capacity by the YouTube boxer. And I've told you guys that since the inception of my channel when all this stuff has been going on. I could see John doing Gane like he did Machida. That'd be crazy. Joey, what if someone broke into your house to steal your PC, but Jon Jones is about to walk out? What would you do? I'd only need 30 seconds. I'd only need 30 seconds. Dude, look, I don't find this shit funny, all right? I honestly, I don't find the shit about, oh, let's get him to say weird shit on stream. Let's get him to say weird shit on stream. It's just not funny, dude. It's just not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's just stupid. Don't do this shit. It's literally not funny at all. I'm not saying, oh, everything's not funny. It's just, that's not humorous. If you're going to do something, at least make it humorous. It's just stupid. Shit's dumb. I could see Jon doing this. Dude, that'd be crazy if he just chokes Gane out and then drops his dead corpse. Has anyone else heard that Islam's mom is telling him that interview was done before the fight? Ow. My neck. Joe, I'm confused. Clarify. Keep people talking about a dog. Are you referring to your non-existent one? Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? I have a dog and a fiance. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Apparently, I feel like I recognize your name from a while ago or some shit. But, okay, clown. Would you rather eat Wingstop free for life or pay $50 a night to eat a Ruth Chris? $50 a night to eat? $50 a night to eat at Ruth Chris is cheap. The couple times I've been to Ruth Chris, it's like $250 for 2 people. So, okay. Yeah, so I'd take the Ruth Chris all day. Who do you got, McGregor or Chandler? I'm taking McGregor. McGregor first round KO. Not sure if you missed my question. No, I read it. I don't know if he'd be the favorite, but I wouldn't favor him. He'd lose to Curtis Blades, in my opinion. And he could lose to Sergey Pavlovich as well. What's up, Benji? What's going on, Benji? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Top 3 prospects now, in my opinion, are Khamzat, Sean, and Bo. Patty is out. Patty should have never been in. Yeah, Patty should have never been in, to be honest. Khamzat, Sean, and Bo. No, I don't think it should be that. I think it should be Khamzat, Umar Nurmagomedov, and Shavkat, if you count Shavkat. If Jon drops the dead corpse of Gane like he did Machida, I'm going to pass that. I agree. Trolls are in the chat tonight? Yeah. So, just looked up the Boston Crab. I'm dying. Yeah, Jon Jones via Boston Crabs. First round Boston Crab against Ciryl Gane. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's how it's going to end. For those wondering, it's like the walls of Jericho. Joey, I've only been following you a couple weeks. Do you go all out on pay-per-view cards? I'm going to be streaming them, so no. No, normally I don't go all out. I don't go all out on pay-per-view cards. So I'm going to be streaming this one this Saturday. So I'm going to stream the entire card on Saturday. You guys have been harassing me to do that. This is a special card, so I'm going to stream the entire UFC 285 card, which is going to be miserable, to be quite honest. It's going to be fun, but it's going to be I can't. It's hard for me to sit down for 4 hours, let alone 6 to 7 hours plus the live stream afterwards. I don't know how people do it. Yeah, but I think Jon Jones gets it done via Boston Crab. I'm confident in that pick. Dude looked up the Boston Crab. What happens when you look up the Boston Crab? Let me see the pictures that come up. Boston Crab. Yeah, it's just the walls of Jericho. Dude, I would shit myself laughing if Jon Jones submitted Ciryl Gane via Boston Crab. That'd be insane. That'd be insane. Lots of lurkers tonight. There you go. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Accordingness. What are some of your hobbies outside of YouTube creating? Also, without mentioning private info, what do you do for a living? Do we talk about this every stream? We talk about this every stream. Okay, I will answer your question anyway. For a living, I work in construction as well as property management. hobbies outside of YouTube creating. I started playing disc golf in like the last 5 months. Incredibly fun. Taking my dogs on hikes, taking my dog to the park, spending time with my grandmother who's in her 80s. And that's, I mean, I used to play video games before I started the channel, but then once I started the channel, video games kind of died off. I like fishing, but I haven't been fishing as much as I should have in the last couple of years, but I love going fishing. So, it's, I mean, that's pretty much it right there. I'm sure there's other things, but those are like the main things that I'm doing. But mainly MMA now. MMA, watching MMA, and creating content for the YouTube channel. So, thank you for the $5 super chat. That's pretty much what I do. Watch MMA, create content on MMA, play disc golf, hang out with friends. I go to the movies a little bit, but not that often, twice a month. But I guess that's kind of a lot, usually. So, there you go. I want to travel more, but I don't like to leave my dog, and I don't like trust anyone to watch my dog, really, so I don't know. There you go. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I know it's bullshit rumors, but how likely is Patty versus Dober on UFC 288? 0% chance. I'll say 1% chance because you never know, but pretty much 0. Joe, am I tripping to be more excited for Rafa versus Justin in the main event? Yes. But I do understand why. I do understand why. I just looked it up too. Jamie Pickett first round RKO. That sounds about right. I could see that happening. I could see that going down in that capacity as well. Joey, I have a wallpaper of you in my bedroom. I also have you as my screensaver. Balls. All right. Dude, Jackson, shut up, dude. Just shut the fuck up with your bullshit in the chat. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, dude. Stop crying. Stop crying. Your audience is slowly growing. That's the goal. That's the goal. I hope Pickett can pull off the upset and ruin the UFC's plans. Let me put it this way. If we could get a Bo Nickel first round Boston Crab finish. No, if we could get a Jamie Pickett first round Boston Crab over Bo Nickel, making Bo Nickel tap out to the Boston Crab, I would give up. Look, I'd be willing to take out I'm trying to think what's realistic. I'd be willing for I'd pay $40,000 for that. It'd be worth that to me. Let me just pay it monthly. But yeah, I would pay 40 grand for Jamie Pickett to win via Boston Crab over Bo Nickel. That would give me so much joy. It'd be worth it. It'd be worth it. It'd be worth every penny. Accordionist, thank you for the $2 super chat. You should join a boxing gym. Super fun, crazy workout. Yeah, I'm sure it would be. I'm sure it would be. I don't know where the closest one would be, but I have like not a lot of time right now as it is. So, but thank you for the $2 super chat. I'll keep that in mind if I ever get more free time. According to the experts, Boston Crab and Boston Shrimp. Dude, just shut up. Just shut the fuck up, man. You're going in timeout now. I don't want to see your dumb shit anymore. Jon Jones versus Gane first round. Here comes Stipe with a chair out of nowhere. Could you imagine? What's the guy? Nah, Stipe comes in with a shillelagh. Imagine Stipe comes in from out of the crowd with a shillelagh. Like the midget that used to hide underneath the ring for the WWE. Nah, Jackson's like 3 years old. He's like 3 years old and he just never shuts up. He just never shuts up. So now he's sitting in timeout. He's just fuming right now. He's got his fist balled up. He's like, God damn it. Hornswoggle, yes. Stipe comes out like Hornswoggle with the shillelagh. Let me look that up. The shillelagh. Oh my god, that's funny. I don't even know how to spell a shillelagh. Shillelagh. Hornswoggle. Let's see if that gets it. I'm done. I'm done. This picture of them with the shillelagh, I'm done. Imagine they show Stipe in the crowd before the fight. You know how normally they just put their fist up like this? He just brandishes a shillelagh. I would be done. That'd be hilarious, dude. They just show Stipe in the crowd right before the Jon Jones Ciryl Gane fight. And Stipe, instead of squaring up, he's just like pulls out a shillelagh, brandishes a shillelagh. That shit would be too funny. That shit would be too funny. Last night I was laying in bed, and then I remember when I asked Joey what he would do if he saw his grandma at Wingstop, and you said, I'm mowing her down. I was cracking up at 3 in the morning. I can't respect that. I can't respect that. Adding anything to the memorabilia collection? Not right now. Soon I'm going to reorganize my background and kind of get it configured. Even if you can't see it necessarily, see what it is, I still want it to look organized. Where I've just kind of got accustomed to what it looks like now. And that's just the way it's been. But I'm going to fix it. I'm just going to get rid of all this, put it in my spare bedroom instead of in here. And then maybe put like a shelf back against this wall and then hang some stuff on this wall. Stuff like that. So, yep. That's what I'm going to do. Accordinus, thank you for the $5 super chat. MMA YouTube creator boxing should be a thing. I would pay to watch YouTube MMA creators box. Jesse, Lucas, and you and Guru. Okay. I don't want to know what that would look like. But sure. I mean, there's not enough. None of us, and nobody in that group, regardless of how big their channel is, would draw any interest. I mean, you'd be the only person watching. There'd be like 5,000 people watching max, you know. But hey, I'm glad I'm included. I'm included in the. I would definitely brandish a shillelagh. Okay, let me just put it that way. If I'm starting losing, I'm boxing it up with another MMA YouTube content creator. Boom, he clips me with a right hand. I start getting wobbled. I'm just whipping out a shillelagh right then and there. So I'm whipping out the shillelagh, and I'm getting DQ'd. I'm taking the DQ. I'm taking the DQ. Who would be a good next fight for Jack Della Maddalena? Jack Della Maddalena. I want to see him tested against somebody. Honestly, at this point, it has to be in the top 15. I don't want to see him fight Neil Magny. For me, who did I pick out? I can't remember. I want to see him against Michel Pereira, who just lost a fight. Who just lost his scheduled fight. If it's not Michel Pereira, make him fight Sean Brady when Sean Brady's healthy. Are you impressed with the way Bo Nichols handled his professional MMA career? It's his third professional fight, and he's opened up a huge pay-per-view. I don't know. I mean, I guess so, sure. Sitting there angry, looking at his JP poster, clenching his fist and yelling, God damn it. I watch MMA experts and I watch MMA hosts. I'll pray for you on the second one. Bo Nichols shall fall and his supporters shall seethe and cry. We'll see. They wrap the belt on Jones and they cue the Russian anthem. And Sergey sprints to the octagon with his flag. Okay. Where somebody just has the Undertaker entrance like Izzy. Which was horrible and corny as hell. When does your... Hey, Blue Cheese, we weren't supposed to talk about that anymore. We weren't supposed to talk about that anymore. I'm hoping to be wearing it for the pre-fight. I'm going to wear it on the pre-fight instead of Saturday, if I get it in time. But it says currently it ships out straight from Las Vegas. Because it says the tracking from Las Vegas. It says it'll be here on Thursday. Yep, March 2nd, which is Thursday. So, yeah, I'll probably wear it Friday night. I'll probably wear it Friday night for the pre-fight. Just for the hell of it. Every time I see the main event on UFC 285, I think of how cool it would have been with Francis. What it could have been with Francis, I agree. So, Bro said MMA experts is fine. Yeah, I think he's fine. I'm cool with experts. I like experts. But yeah, the rest horrible. The content is disgustingly horrible. I thought that's what it said, but then I got sidetracked. But yeah, I would never. I don't know. Best of luck to all MMA channels. Also, Joey, why don't you show your comments on the screen anymore? It's such a great feature. You know, it's from StreamYard, and I haven't been using StreamYard recently. Which, matter of fact, let me go log in. I'm canceling StreamYard. I've spent like $500 on StreamYard, and I haven't even been using it, and I'm disgusted with myself on that. My billing, change plan, choose free. Oh no! Oh, I gotta make sure I don't need these videos anymore. That's annoying. Change plan. Yeah, you gotta pay $50 a month. Yeah, I gotta cancel this. They're probably gonna charge me soon, and I'm gonna be pissed. But I want to make sure I have all the interviews that I have on here. But apparently you lose access if you cancel. When's the last time I used StreamYard? I like to use StreamYard when I have a guest. I haven't used it since February 1st. Then January. I use it once a month, and I pay $50 a month for it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a waste of money. But I like showing the comments on the screen, but StreamYard, I had an issue with it, and now I don't like it. So, Wood Mall, Jesse. Travis, thank you for the 99-cent donation. I appreciate you. Who have you interviewed? I have Chris Curtis on as a guest. I have Chris Curtis on as a guest. I've had him on like 3 times. So, what that is. That's what I'm trying to scroll back up. I don't remember where I was at. Some here. Fire collection still though, just wondering yeah, I'll eventually add more. But sorry, Bobby, about the comments, man. I don't know. Hopefully one day OBS adds that as a feature. 5K is good too. I don't know what we're talking about. Joey, are you still down to doing that interview? Eventually, man. Eventually. I just don't know when. I'm always doing shit. And I know it seems like I'm always on here because I kind of am. But I'm also like, I haven't done a whole lot with other channels. And I kind of like to keep it that way. But I appreciate you asking it, and maybe we'll do something in the future, man. I don't know. I've been on 2 channels. And I've been kind of hesitant to do that in general. I don't know. I'm just extremely focused on the channel right now, and then it's like I'm just using all the free time I have to do that. And it's like just more time. But we'll eventually just ask me every once in a while, and we'll eventually probably figure something out. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Is Terrence McKinney washed? Have you done any other interviews? I'm going to have to go check it out. I haven't checked out your channel in a bit. Have you done any other interviews? I see you're doing all right. You're doing pretty good. 631. Not too shabby. How has the channel been going? That's what I want to know. I hope everything's well with you, man. I mean no disrespect. Is Terrence McKinney washed? No. What's up, Fries? Now that I think of it, I'm surprised you're 6'3", Joey, because you sleep problems as a kid. I'm 6'3". Maybe somebody thinks I'm lying. If you're in the, well, you're not in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, I actually posted a picture today, so you can kind of see how tall I am. When I was out with my dog, my fiance took a photo. So you can't see it. You can't see it in the Discord. I think I did. Let me go take a look. I believe I did. Was it in the random tab? We got so many tabs in the Discord. Yeah, it was in the random tab. It was me. It was me playing disc golf with my dog. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you on here if you want to see it. Look, here's the picture of me and my dog. My dog walking down, playing disc golf. Boom. There you go. You can kind of see how tall I am there. I hope. It's more obvious in the picture when I'm not trying to hold it up to the camera. But, yeah. But, yeah, I guess I grew even though I had sleep issues. Joey, I only watch the blank for predictions, and it's always wrong. Yeah, I wouldn't watch them for anything, to be quite honest. I wouldn't watch them for anything. Okay. How am I so far back here? Joey, how late is too late for MMA, and are people who start earlier more successful, or is that a myth? I think people who start earlier usually are more successful. I think too late to start MMA would be like 32. Ranch or blue cheese? Ranch all the way. I would never eat blue cheese. What you don't get, Joey, is that this is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, I won't say. What do you stream off of? OBS? Yes. StreamYard or OBS. The reason I use OBS is because it gives me higher quality stream. StreamYard is lesser quality, even with the $50 premium plan. Which I'm sick to my stomach that I think I've had it since like May. So I've had it for like 7 months. That's $350 I spent on nothing. What a waste of money that is. I'm going to have to go download everything and just cancel my plan and not use it anymore. And maybe I'll re-sign up when I need to have guests and stuff. Crazy idea. Hasbullah. No. Now, dude, don't spam the chat about YouTube boxers or you're going to get timed out. Travis Johnson, thank you for the $2 donation. Joey, in your opinion, what defines one as hung? What a weird question. I don't know, dude. Ask me with a $5 super chat and I'll give you a real detailed answer. But for $2, that's a weird question, dude. So, I don't know. The answer is I don't know. But thank you for the $2. It's going well. If you look at my social blade compared to my previous month, I think I'm blacklisted, though. I'm not getting the impressions I used to a few months ago. Not getting the impressions. It's going well if you look at my Social Blade account. Let me take a look. Social Blade isn't the end all be all of anything, though. You can't take that too much into account. What was it? The MMA Prodigy? There we go. 42 subscribers a week, 175 the last 30 days. Not too shabby. Future projections is always kind of interesting to look at. Says in 12 months you'll hit 4K. These change by the day. I mean, I've seen mine before where it says I'm doing garbage and then I checked. Like, let me check right now on mine. Mine right now says in 2 years I'll have 71,000. Last time I checked it, it told me in 2 years I was going to have like 25,000. So it all depends how you're doing right then and there. But just keep being consistent and you'll be all right. So, Is your wife also 6'3"? No. Jones wrestling is overrated. We'll find out. Worst fast food place in your opinion? Got to be BK for me. Is Wingstop fast food? Because if Wingstop is, Wingstop. Have you noticed horns people are not very good? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. It's crazy how intensely people want you to cover YouTube boxing, guys. There's 100 other MMA media members that churn that shit out. Exactly. Exactly. Subway or McDonald's? Dude really said it. Subway. Subway for sure. Travis Johnson. Hey, Joseph, back again. In your opinion, what defines someone as hung? Also, do you bet MMA? Hypothetical line for your piece over under 2.5. I don't know what you mean for the second part. As far as the first part, I think you're going to have to send a $10 dono to get the answer to that one. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, for some people, I guess it would probably be more than others. If I had to put a number on it, I'd probably say like 12. Nah, I'll say 12 and a half. I'll say 12 and a half. You need to be considered hung, you need a tape measure. You can't be able to measure with a ruler. That's my take. That's my take. There you go. Thank you for the $5 dono. But yeah, YouTube boxing is garbage. I'm not covering that shit no matter what. I don't care if it would give me a bunch of subscribers. I don't want those subscribers. I don't want those subscribers at all. I agree with you, Bobby Jones on Gane's Chin and Jones next week. Okay. What's up, Lord Kratos? Okay, I don't know why you guys are talking about this shit. Yair is come so far when he's the dead corpse of BJ Penn. Yeah, I remember when he fought the dead corpse of BJ Penn. I do remember that. Dude, Jackson, you're a clown. I don't know why you're obsessed with YouTube boxing. It's annoying. Thanks, man. No problem. No problem. I'm wishing the success of everyone. I know some people aren't like that. I wish everyone success. Why would I wish for another man's downfall or another person's downfall? You know? So, if I have to, if people start talking shit, I'll break out the shillelagh any day of the week. I'll brandish my shillelagh. I'm the schmo, he's the pro. Stop. I need a safe space. This is making me feel uncomfortable. Okay. Any advice on fighting acne? Nope. I don't have any advice for you on that one. Why don't people talk about tummy issues? I don't know. What are you talking about? What is going on in the chat today? That's the real question. I'm waiting for Travis with the $10 dono with an even weirder question now. Jackson talking about iPhones. MMA questions. Dude, why do you keep it's some type of joke now that you guys are sending this in the chat. I told you, I don't even know who Rigo is. Someone kept saying that recently, and I looked it up. It's an MMA Guru clip channel. So I don't really have any thoughts on that, you know. That's just, I mean, I guess that's cool. I don't know why like it seems like every day now people are sending that in the chat. So I guess you must like him. So I'm glad. Enjoy. Wish him the success. Him or her. I'm a big goofy. Okay. So, best fighter in Bellator. I'll say Usman Nurmagomedov. This is actually funny, Bobby. Now, this is actually funny. Dude said that. Bro really said that. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Dude really said who has a bigger one, Gane or Jones. I don't know, dude. Bobby, why don't you go find out for us? Just trace a ruler on the side of your mouth, and then you can go find out for us. We're just having fun in the chat. Nothing but respect. No big deal. Bro, thank you for the $2.79 Canadian. Jackson uses a microscope to measure. No, what Jackson has is he buys one of those things the jewelers use to look at the diamonds to see if they're real. And that's the way he's able to tell. That's the way he's able to look. Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned it with the status, but leaving them starstruck. What are we talking about there? I don't even know. I'm lost right now. Rigo's a big fan of yours and say you have good analysis. You guys should collab. He didn't even have any videos when I looked. Because I was trying to raid someone a couple weeks ago. Maybe like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And someone kept saying, raid him, raid him. Wasn't even coming up. Wasn't even coming up. But then I searched it afterwards. And it was just a clip channel. So, I don't know. I think a lot of you guys just like troll with that type of shit. What's your take on nut shots being legal? Like, I get grab the cage alters position, but any fighter should be able to fight through any pain, even a nut shot. Dude, I don't know. It'd be hilarious. But no, I don't want it to be legal. You know, at that point, next thing you know, people be grabbing them and squeezing them. Watching, okay. Jackson, you're a little weasel. Okay. So, bro, thank you for the $2.79 donation. I appreciate you. Or Canadian dollars. Jackson going to try to beat me up with a shillelagh? Nah, dude, I'll whack Jackson with a shillelagh. So why the hell did Blank think he won the fight? Blank, 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 blank. I don't know. I don't care. I didn't watch any of that. I'm sorry, Panthers. Do you have a combat sports background? Yeah, I wear Venom gear, and I wear the Project Rocks UFC shoes. So, there you go. That's my background. Hey, Joe, grabbing them and squeezing them. Oh, my God. Could you imagine? That would hurt so bad. You start letting nut shots be legal. Next thing you know, someone's giving them a good old grab and squeeze. Next thing you know, someone's whacking the other one in the Boston Crab. Yeah, I think Jon Jones definitely gets it done via Boston Crab. I'm gonna have to work that into a video. The Boston Crab. I'm working that into a video. That is hilarious. Look, if I ever saw Jackson on the street, I'm putting him in the Boston Crab. Guaranteed. Guaranteed putting him in the Boston Crab. What's funny is we get quite a bit of like these weird, like kind of trolly people in the chat. And they act like they hate the channel, but secretly they love the channel. So don't think I don't know that, okay? Don't think I don't know that. You guys try to act like you hate the channel. I know you guys love the channel. Joe, is Tatiana getting that title soon? She's getting a title shot soon, but I don't know if she's getting the title. So, you got to go back to the dollar holler. Well, why don't you send one? Why don't you send a $10 holler, King? Huh? Your name's King. Send a $10 holler, and I'll call it a $10 holler. Don't be a broke little bitch, okay? You talk all that shit, and you secretly love the channel. So why don't you contribute? So there you go. Best fighter outside the UFC? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who. There's so many guys that are good. Usman Nurmagomedov. You have Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. You have Roberto Soldic. You have a lot of great guys. So there's it's too many to really pick one out. It's crazy that Suarez can make 115. She looked big as De La Rosa on Saturday. Joey, what's one female fighter you would love to? Verna Jandaroba. There you go. Usman has proved himself against a better opponent in Pitbull. There you go. Yeah, Usman Nurmagomedov is an elite level fighter. I'd love to see him in the UFC. The old grab and roll technique. Hypothetically speaking, how much money would it cost for a donation for you to go on a 12-week weight cut? Willing to pay a good amount if you do it and then surpass Guru? I'm not even sure what you mean by that. You're willing to pay a good amount? I don't even know what you want me to do. I don't even know what you mean by that, a weight cut. But that's a weird question. I don't know how much you're willing to pay. That's the real question. I'll cut down to 235 for a hefty donation. What beard products do you use? I actually don't use any beard products, to be honest. I have some stuff that you put in your beard, but I've only used it like 3 times. I got to start using it. Maybe whenever it grows out, it starts to feel itchy. I have to trim my beard like every 2 to 3 days. Otherwise, it starts feeling itchy as hell. Same J Stalkers think Gane will win. Am I the only one who thinks? Oh, shut the hell up, Jackson, with your mauling. Did you hear Dana say Santos didn't want to fight Aaron because she didn't want to travel to America? Kind of weird. There must be more to that. There must be more to that. I don't know. I think Bo Nickel will win 95%. I agree. How's it going, Joe? You think Jon Jones becomes champ this weekend? Yes. Yes, I do. Guys, listen to me. If you have not yet liked the stream, do me a favor and like the stream. Scroll down, click the little thumbs up button, and like the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure you're subscribed. I do these streams all the time. So if you're going to watch these streams, why would you not subscribe to the channel? I guarantee there's like at least 20 people in here who is not subscribed to the channel. So if you just subscribe real quick, boom, helps the channel grow. So I would greatly appreciate it. What are safe fights on 285? Define what you mean by like definitely going to happen. Bo Nickel's going to win for sure. Outside of that, I don't know if there is any more. I'd have to look over the whole card right now. Ask me on Friday. Joey still didn't want to sign that. I don't even know what you're talking about. Joey, how much I got to donate in the super chat to adopt me legally? There's no amount that you could donate to me to get me to adopt you. Ever. I'm already subbed. Love you, brother. Thank you. How much super chat? Stop. I've been subbed. I've been subbed since the start. What the hell? That Tatiana Suarez didn't look impressive to me. Tracy Cortez would whoop her. Side comment, Montana is quite raunchy. I'm not even sure what that means. I thought Tatiana Suarez looked pretty good, but the hype has been crazy. The hype is way too crazy for what it should be. So, her hype has gone through the roof, and she was off 3 years, and for some reason. Joey, if you come on next stream fully shaved, I'll give you a $500 donation. Trust me, bro, in parentheses. Okay, Dan Hooker Jr., listen. I would love a $500 donation, but I'm not eating from the soup kitchen, okay? All right? I'm not living on the streets. I'm not going to do strange things for donations, all right? If you want to donate and support the channel, that is amazing. That is great. I appreciate it. But I'm not going to, we'll give you $500 if you shave your head or you shave your beard or this or that. It's just, that's not me. All right? I'm not desperate for money. I'm not desperate for money. I'll be all right. But listen, Jungle, if you want to donate 500, feel free. I don't think you got the 500 to donate. I'm going to be honest. I think you're bluffing. I think you're bluffing. Dude's just making up shit in the chat now. How much would it for you to do a live stream of the ceremonial weigh-ins, then also have your fiance measure your height? I'm 6'3". So there you go. You know my height. Why do you need it measured? I've told you. Joe, you don't get strange for some spare. Yeah, I'm not begging for spare change here. So how much to eat Wingstop on stream? I wouldn't do it. You couldn't donate me $1,000 to eat Wingstop on stream. Especially if I have to eat it all. If I have to eat like one bite and then throw the rest in the trash on stream, I'll do that for $1,000. But I wouldn't sit here and eat it. So, Joey, I'm a 16-year-old with a minimum wage job. I'm so richer than you, dude. Throw it. Let's see what you got, Jungle Mania. Let's see what you got. Start balling in the chat. I think you're bluffing. I think you're bluffing. So, keep going at it, but I think you're bluffing, dude. Put your money where your mouth is. Tatiana versus Aaron, who wins? That'd be a very interesting matchup. I'll go Aaron. I'm a big believer in Aaron Blanchfield. Bo, Shavkat, and Val are all locks. Yeah, I would say Bo and Val are most definitely locks. Do you think Burns will submit Masvidal? No. Burns will probably win via decision or TKO ground and pound, but I think it's going to be a via decision. Hey, Joe, what do you think of Nurilo Aliyev? Could he be champ? Or Aliyev? I can't remember how you pronounce his last name. I think it's bullshit they deducted a point. Could he be champ? I don't know. He looked good, but it's too early to tell. That sounds nice. Tatiana Suarez versus Cortez prediction. I'd probably go Suarez against Cortez. People hype her up too much because they think she's attractive. I honestly think the UFC makes Patty versus Dan Hooker next. I think Patty has a good chance. I don't think they make that. I don't think they want to risk Patty at all. I don't believe they want to risk Patty Pimlet at all. Neil will test Shavkat. They're a better place to donate 500. There you go. Is there anyone here? Okay. There's no way you're 6'3". Okay, I showed a picture of me on the stream. Check in you're not in my Discord, but ask anyone in the Discord. I posted a picture later. Do I look 6'3" or do I not look 6'3"? Let them know in the chat. I don't know what exactly a picture looks like, if you can really tell, but you can kind of tell in the picture, I think. Yeah, if you do a ceremonial weigh-in with your Venom gear and then measure in height and evidence to support, people would feel much more safe and sound. Yeah, I'm 5'4". I don't care. You can think of what height I am. I don't care. I don't think being 6'3" makes you cool. I don't think being 5'4" makes you uncool. I don't care. If I was 5'8", I would say I was 5'8". I don't care. People who think like that are just pussies. Oh, yeah, I'm cool because I'm 6'5", or I'm cool because I'm 6'4", or I'm cool because I'm 6'3". Pussies. Pussies think that way. I'd be just as happy if I'm 5'10" or 5'8". I wouldn't want to be 5 foot, but that's basically a midget. But, yeah. If you're that worried about someone's height, someone online that you've never met, you can fuck right off. I don't care. What do you care about my height? If you care so much about my height, then you know what? You can take your face and shove it in Josh Parisian's butt crack. That's what I got to say. So, yeah, I don't care. Think whatever height I am. Doesn't bother me none. Think I'm 4'3". I don't give a fuck. Joey, if I donate 500, will you twerk? Absolutely not. Again, I'm not desperate for money, okay? I'm not desperate for money. I'll be just fine without that 500. But I don't think the motherfuckers in the chat saying, "Oh, if I donate 500, will you do this?" Or if I donate 500, do that. I guarantee the same people saying that are the brokest motherfuckers in the chat. They don't got 500 to donate anyway. So you wouldn't twerk for 500? What's 500? What am I gonna buy with 500? So, I mean, you're acting like it's 50 grand. It's $500, okay? All right. I don't care about $500 that much that I'm gonna twerk on stream. Oh yeah, I'm gonna twerk on stream for 500. Sounds fucking great. $500, that chump change for that? Nah, you're gonna have to pay thousands for that. One day I'll donate a large sum of money to you, Joey. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not even this year, but it will happen one day. Are you quoting Brandon Moreno right now, Jungle Mania? Are you quoting Brandon Moreno essentially? One day I will be a champion. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but, and I forgot the end of it, but someday I will. Yeah, exactly, Benji. Thank you. Same old questions. Do you think Shavkat versus Neal will be a close fight? I think it'll be a competitive fight. Probably with Shavkat eventually finding the finish. But I don't know. As soon as I end this stream, I'm gonna do that prediction. And I gotta watch some fight tape and decide. Want to fight? Relax. Let's relax with the Khabib comparisons. Yes. Joe, who gets the first heavyweight title shot after Jones gone? Probably Stipe, but he doesn't deserve it. Who do you got for Neal? Shavkat? Shavkat. If you had to pick one underdog, Grasso or Neal, who would win? I'd pick Neal over Grasso. Grasso has no chance. I feel like you're 6'1" and 3/4. Oh, I don't care what you think. So fine, if that's what you want to think in your fantasy world, I'm fine with that. Exactly, Steven Seagal. Next time someone talks shit, tell them to shove it in Josh Parisian's butt crack. Joey, I'm 3'11". Does that make me cool? Yes. Yeah, I find it weird when people like bragging about their height. Yeah, I'm so tall. Who gives a fuck? And most of the people that are bragging about that, like guys, yeah, I'm 6'3", and they're like 6 foot or whatever, bragging about that shit. And they're acting like it makes them cool. It doesn't. It doesn't. But I don't know. That's usually, when it comes to men bragging about that type of shit, it's usually ones that get no women and then they like to pretend they're tall because they think that's what women want. But they don't know because they don't interact with women. So they think, oh, this is what I saw online. Women like tall men. So I got to pretend I'm 6'5" so I can get a woman. But in reality, that's not even accurate. So Josh Parisian is bae. Would you rather watch NASCAR or slap NASCAR? NASCAR. For sure. We're collecting inside jokes like Infinity Stones. Now we have Josh Parisian's butt crack. I think I just randomly said that on a stream one time. I don't even remember what I said, and somebody commented, dude said Josh Parisian's butt crack. It was hilarious. Hilarious. And I said it, and I didn't even remember saying it. So, yeah, he's going to take on, he could have came. Oh, it was something about Jon Jones, and it was like he could have came up and he could have took on Josh Parisian's butt crack. Josh Parisian and his butt crack. I'd step on a Lego, bust my kneecap before I donate 500. Anyone thinks who you think I am, Mr. Beast? That is true. That is true. I don't think anybody in this chat talking about donating 500 even has 500 to their name. They can't afford it. They're full of shit in the chat. Who would have wanted to fight Khabib or Fiziev? Khabib. How many more losses for Petr Yan has to be cut? At least 3. 3 losses for him to be cut. I think. We're collecting. Will Tatiana be ranked now? Yes, she will be ranked. Where will she be ranked? Well, it's really like, are they going to throw her in the strawweight rankings now for a win at flyweight? Because she's not currently ranked in either one of those divisions. But I could see her jumping up to like number 4 at flyweight. But I don't know because she's moving down to strawweight. So I don't know what they'll do there. Brendan says, I don't even have to pay bills right now. 500 ain't shit. Joe, I'm very independently wealthy and I'm 16 with no expenses. I'm not buying it, Brendan, in Jungle Mania. I'm just not buying it right now. Normally people who are like, yeah, I got it like that. It's halftime they're bluffing. They're bluffing. Who do you think would have beaten Khabib on today's roster? I don't know if anyone would have. At lightweight, I don't think anyone would have beaten Khabib right now. But if you are, I'm congratulations for both of you. But I think there's a lot of people in the chat who are full of shit. They're talking about donating it, but they don't have that type of money to throw away. They just don't. I think there's plenty of people with $500 to their name. I'll send you my bank account information yourself so you can log in and see. All right, send it on over. Send it on over, my friend. I'll take a look. Yeah, having 500 and having 500 donate is different. That's kind of what I meant. If I said it another way, I didn't mean it that way. Joey, I ate Wingstop today while watching NASCAR with Venom gear. Great day. Sounds like an amazing day outside of this shitty Wingstop. Long looking good these days. Looking good these days. It's looking all right. Not great, not horrible. So, would Hamzat beat Khabib? Would Hamzat beat Khabib at welterweight? Yes. Let me take a look. The Project Rock sponsorship really paying off? Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for Jungle Mania's bank details so I can log in and take a look. But he's just not sending it. If I ever win the lottery, I'll super chat 10,000. No, you won't, Jackson. You're full of shit. I was sitting next to Joey at UFC 244. He's an absolute unit. When Nate Diaz got hurt, Joey started doing the pec dance with his huge muscle. He's about 6'9". Okay? Okay. Next stream will be sponsored by Prime. What's up, Joey? Do you think Neil will have a shot to catch Shavkat on the feet? I saw a prior Neil fight. He has high takedown percentage. I think Neil has a shot to catch him on the feet. But I think Shavkat's a very good striker as well. So I think Shavkat wins regardless of how it goes, even if Shavkat doesn't take him down. I'm going to talk about it in my prediction video. Google the stats. Most people in America don't have 500 to their name. Yeah. I just feel like people who acting like they're balling in the chat. I feel like most people I'm not necessarily talking about Brendan and Jungle, but I'm just saying most people that act like, oh, hey, would you do this for 500? Most people are just full of shit. But I understand. That's what I meant. You know what I mean? How you feeling about Valentina versus Grasso? I'm feeling a stoppage via Valentina. That's what I'm feeling. It's going to be a weird chat to rewatch. Yo, Joey, big fan. You're the man. Keep up the hard work, brother. Thank you, Christian. Didn't you comment earlier you used to subscribe early on, but from a different account? What was the different account name? Maybe I'll remember. If I sent you 500 generally, what would your reaction be? I wouldn't even know what to say. I'd probably talk about it for 20 minutes just because I wouldn't know what to say. Because just the fact that someone willing to be able to give that type of money away, to someone they don't even know. I guess they kind of know, but never met in real life would be just mind-blowing to me. Jones or Gane, and how will it end? I'm still on the fence about how it will end, but I'm leaning Jon Jones. I'm probably going Jon Jones. Prediction will be out tomorrow night or Tuesday night. I haven't decided yet. I might release it tomorrow. It's going to be a tough one. But I'm looking forward to making it. I'm going to make it tomorrow night, hopefully. So I look forward to talking about it in depth on the channel. I really shouldn't have done this live stream, and I should have been making my predictions. If I stole my mom's credit card right now and donated $500 and she disputed the charge, would it take some time to go to small claims court? No, I wouldn't. I don't know how that even works, but I would not. Where are you based? You seem like a Florida guy. I'm from Maryland. Bo, Nickel, Turner, Shavkat, Valentina, and Jones plus 750. That's a good line. That sounds crazy. Did you bother watching the YouTube boxing? No, I did not. If Joey died randomly, it was Joe Rogan's motivation. Joe Rogan is motivational. That's for damn sure. Is Eric Gonzalez getting cut? I have no idea. The new dude, Trevor Peek, reminded me of Bryce Mitchell. Dude, Trevor Peek is hilarious. Him and his post-fight interview were hilarious. And the way he was throwing the hammer fist was just... I was laughing my ass off. So, I can't wait to see who he fights next. I can't wait to see him in his next fight. I'll be rooting for him. Dude's just an interesting character. NASCAR, left-hand turn, finish line, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what did I miss here? That dude's ass was all out. It's hard not to make fun of it. Good old Josh Parisian and his bold butt crack. $1 million at 40%, you'll walk away with $600K. You know how to do math. How crazy would it be if Jon Jones wins and then calls out Parker Porter for the rematch? That'd be a hell of a pay-per-view. Parker Porter's the real GOAT. Do you actually think Nickel will finish it in under 2 minutes? Pickett does have like 6 UFC fights, so experience is there. Yes. Yes, I do. I think Bo Nickel is going to get him into Boston Crab for sure. It's going to be the first UFC Boston Crab finish. Off topic, what do you think of Andrew Tate? I don't have any thoughts on him. I genuinely avoid, I've talked about this before, I avoid all these like social media, like they're just popular off social media. I know absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. And don't care to ever know. For me, that shit is like the Kardashians of men. I don't have time to read about it. I don't have time to watch anything on it. I don't have time to think about it. I literally could not tell you one single thing other than I've seen a picture of him before. That's it. And he's like kind of in like the YouTube boxing space. That's all I know. How did his corner not tell him to pull his shorts up? I felt like his ass was staring at me the whole fight. I don't know, man. I guess it was just the way it was. All 4 weeks of March are fire cards. Agreed. Wrestlers with credentials like Bo Nickel have come before in MMA, and not every wrestler can transition to MMA like DC and Hendo. Can't wait to see Piotr. He's one of my favorite fighters to watch. Yaroslav Amosov is arguably best welterweight in the world. What fighter wish we could see him in the UFC? He's only 29, which is crazy. Yeah, I mean, he's very, very good. I don't think we'll ever see him in the UFC, which is unfortunate. But that is crazy. He's only 29. Only 29 years old. That is nuts when you really think about it. Colby Mitchell. Yeah, I'm hype. Okay, read that. Are you still on the Song Yadong train? A lot of people wrote him off after the Corey fight. Yes, I'm on the Song Yadong train. I think he does very well in his next fight. So, Who would be next for Wei Li Zhang? Probably Amanda Lemos. Maybe on 288, I would guess. I could see something like that. Amanda Lemos on 288. But who knows what the UFC's liable to do. They might give Suarez a title shot just right off rip. I sent you a hilarious NASCAR meme on Instagram, but I don't think you saw it. Let me take a look. Hold on. I think I might have found it. Bro. I think I found it. I did find it. I messaged you back. I found it in my message request. I'm done. I don't want to see this dumb shit. Professional kickboxer. Okay, well, I don't really watch kickboxing, so that's why. Slavic MMA. Thank you for the $5 super chat. One of the realest MMA guys on YouTube. Only request is please no god-awful expressions, mate. Is it a deal, mate? Good luck to you. What do you mean god-awful expressions? What does that even mean? I'm not even sure what you mean. But thank you, Slavic MMA, for the $5 dono. You're going to have to be more specific with what you mean by god-awful expressions. Garbrandt prediction videos on the channel. Little seal. I'm going Garbrandt, though. He should win. He should win. But isn't Song Yadong fighting Ricky Simone? I think he is. And I think Song Yadong wins that fight. JDM versus Luque. Sign me up. Sign me up. That's a great fight. That's a banger of a fight. Luque's always an exciting fight. Marlon Moraes return. That chin is cooked. Oh my goodness, yeah. What streak is he on now? I feel bad. I feel bad for him. I mean, imagine going to the gym every day. I'd be afraid to spar with him. Dude's on a 5-fight losing streak, all by TKO. Jeez Louise. Gets TKO'd in the 3rd round of his last fight in PFL. He's got TKO'd in 6 out of his last 7 fights. That's crazy. That is crazy. 11 losses, 8 by knockout. When he fought Henry Cejudo at UFC 238, only 3 years ago, going on 4. So 3.5 years ago. Crazy how times can change. Crazy how times can change. Joey, who is 5 greatest American athlete of all time? I don't know. Joey, it's a deal? Is it a deal? I don't know what he's talking about. And he still hasn't answered. So he sent the $5 dono and he left. So why can you read this but not the question I asked? You'll have to ask yourself that question. Yes, he is. Cheeto or Sandhagen? I'm going Sandhagen probably. I think he's just a more technical striker. Marlon looked good in his last fight, then he got clipped. I didn't watch it. I mean, I can't believe anybody watching. It was a PFL pay-per-view, right? When you comment something is bad fight or fighter, you often say god awful to describe. Why don't you like that? Why don't you like that term? Is that not like a good term? I see what you're saying now. Please no more god awful expressions, mate. Is it a deal? Shake that ass. What's wrong with that expression? I like to use that expression. He asked if you're going to do a Jordan Levitt twerk for 500 and left. Yep. Sandhagen is winning, boys. People forget he's almost finished Merab in the first round, arguably beat Jose in the decision. He did beat Jose via decision. How would Mighty Mouse do at 135 or even 125 today? I think 125 he'd be right in the title discussion. 135, I think he'd be too small, and I think he'd be losing to a lot of the top guys. He'd be getting out grappled by a lot of the top guys, in my opinion. But he'd still be competitive, for sure. You use the word brutally a lot. I know, there's a few expressions I use a lot. But it's just the way I talk. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. I like to use the same descriptive words. I like the word brutally. I'm trying to think of another one I use often. Horrendous. Bro, tonight's stream is all over the place. WWE, twerking, and last MMA. Joey the GOAT with brutal KOs. What's the most brutal KO you've ever seen? Edson Barboza, Terry Edom. Probably. Excuse me, I meant people think he robbed Aldo. Okay, I see. He got brutally robbed versus Aldo. Yeah, they gave Aldo a title shot off that loss, which is crazy. But yeah, it was a close fight. It could have went either way. He's getting up there in age is one of my favorite quotes from you. All right, so now we're just turning this into what do I say most often? He's getting up there in age. It's true. Nuclear power a lot. Love the saying. What else do I say a lot? Let me know in the chat. Is Patty going to be a champ? Absolutely not. I also use absolutely quite a bit as well. I'm trying to think what else I use a lot. It's weird off the top of my head. Off the top of my head, I can't think of a lot. He's hurt. You always talk about quick time moves. You say butt crack a lot. I just started saying that. You use shillelagh a lot tonight. Imagine someone like broke into my house right now and they just barge into my office while I'm streaming and you see them just sneak me with a punch. Next thing you know, you see me resurface on camera and I just brandish a shillelagh and I start chasing them out of here. So it's an awful expression, my friend. That is all. You don't need it. I don't really donate to YouTube people. I'm glad you like the channel enough to donate. I'll keep that in mind. And I'll do my best, but it's hard. It's hard. I can't say I won't use it in the next video. I can't say. But I'll try not to use it at least a couple times for your $5. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you, Jack. Yo, bro, what's up? What's up, Honda? Trash can. I like using the term trash can. Why I hate UFC blank. That's a video series I do. Calm down. Wood chipper. I would speculate about an injury and say, oh my goodness. Okay. Shillelagh. I'd love to whoop Jackson with a shillelagh. What do we got? But Slavic MMA, a.k.a. the Birdman. Thank you for the dono. Do you have birds as pets? Let me take a look. Oh, man. Grocery store cashier. I love saying, let me take a look. Some guy I used to work with used to say that all the time. Let me take a look. But I do say that a lot. Grocery store cashier. We'll see what happens. Have you seen the YouTube videos of the amateur fighters crapping his pants on the mat? Felt bad for the dude? Yes, I did. Disgusting. What do you think of Jordan Levitt? I think he had a good performance last night. I'm still laughing about your roast of Earth Rocker. I did before. Well, hell, man. I wish I was your first. I wish I was your first YouTube donation, but I don't think I am. But I'm one of the few, so I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Dude, look, you got clowns doing ESPN write-ups on YouTube boxing. No life. Brutal finish. He's in real trouble here. MMA, okay. Yeah. I'll give him the sweet chin music. Disgusting. Yeah, what did Earth Rocker say to me again? I forgot what he said. I know what I said back, but I can't remember what he said to me. He said, Joey, was it Joey, you're looking all tired and worn out? I said, yeah, your mother was over earlier. Oh, my God. I just couldn't help myself. Who does Robbie Lawler fight next before he retires? Hopefully nobody. I don't want to see him fight anymore. I really don't want to see him fight anymore. And that's coming from someone who, Robbie Lawler is one of my favorite fighters for many years. I like the way he acts. I like the way he fights. But it is what it is. The MMA world is a cruel sport. It's a cruel, cruel, cruel bitch. I hope they give him a grocery store cashier, to be quite honest. I would like for them to give him a grocery store cashier. Earth Rocker in real trouble here via the Joe Rogan. All right. Joey sleeps Schmel all day. Brutal weight cut from both men. Okay. I have no idea what we're even talking about anymore. I wouldn't mind they do Robbie Lawler versus Tony Ferguson at welterweight and loser retires, please. Or both of them retire, to be honest. I missed Robbie's prime years and started watching him after the Neil Magny. Go back and watch when he fought like Jake Ellenberger and the Johnny Hendricks title fights and the Matt Brown fight and the Rory McDonald championship fight and the Carlos Condit fight. Robbie Lawler was really something. Really, really something. Robbie Lawler was something to watch. Tony ain't beating nobody. Unfortunately, you're probably right. Joey, is your name short for Joseph? Because people keep calling you Joseph in the chat. Now, I guess people just assume. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe my real name's Jose. Maybe my real name is Greg, for all you know. I could have been MMA Greg. Maybe I just picked a witness protection name. Because I'm like Colby Covington. I'm hiding in witness protection. Imagine if I was MMA Greg instead. I wish I would have made my channel name MMA Greg. That would have been hilarious. Everyone would have thought for sure my name's Greg, but it's really not. That would have been the ultimate like troll move. Like everyone would have automatically assumed my name is Greg, and it's just not Greg at all. That would have been hilarious. I think Earth Rocker's name is Greg. I'm going to be honest. He looks like a Greg to me. That's what made me think of that. Earth Rocker's name is definitely Greg. I would bet a good amount of money on that. I think Earth Rocker, his name is Greg, or I would say his name is Greg or Kevin. Fill us in, Earth Rocker. Let us know. Is your real name Brendan Schaub? No. What genre of music do you listen to? I listen to all different genres, but I don't listen to a lot of music, to be honest. Joe, your second channel should be called Power Slap Greg. No. Eric Point says you look like a Greg. You know what? You look like an Eric. If that is your real name. If that is your real name. Eric. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second. I don't think Eric's his real name. I think he's lying. I think he's full of shit. I don't believe that's your real name. I think you're outright lying. Okay. Damn, you're still live? Seal is your real name? I don't believe it. Fine, it's Muhammad. I thought it was Muhammad. What's up, Billy? What's your favorite movie genre? And are there any movies you're looking forward to this year? Guess in the chat, what do you think my favorite movie genre is? I'd have a specific movie genre that is my favorite. But what do you think it is? Put it in the chat. There's 1,000 different ways to spell Greg. There's actually a bunch There's actually a bunch of ways to spell Greg. Um, there's like somebody I know who knows somebody who spells their name. It's Greg, but it's spelt like the name Craig. So it's Graig. Horror, drama, comedy, action, Napoleon Dynamite, Evil Dead Rise, superhero. Zero correct answers in the chat. Zero correct answers in the chat right now. So, I'll tell you that. Did you see The Last of Us today? Last 3 episodes have been perfect. Dude, The Last of Us is just incredible. Yair versus Volk, is it official? No, it's not. But Dana said he's making both of them defend their titles. So, I'm thinking that's going to be right. Documentaries, thrillers. 65. Sci-fi. Yep, it's sci-fi. Sci-fi is my favorite genre. So, adult films. Yeah, my favorite genre of movies is pornography. That's for sure. They got great motion pictures, I'm telling you. Dude really threw that in the chat. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I don't know if 65 is going to be good or not. Interstellar is one of my favorite movies. I love the movie Ex Machina or Ex Machina, however you want to pronounce it. Do you like Taco Bell? No. Bo Nickel times 1.06. Okay. But I do comedy movies. I used to enjoy comedy movies back when comedy movies were actually good. Comedy movies now are garbage. Napoleon Dynamite, I absolutely love Napoleon Dynamite. Superbad was really good. But for me, it's sci-fi movies. Sci-fi movies are incredible. I love war movies. I definitely love some war documentaries. So I love sci-fi movies. I love action movies, but they have to be good action movies. I love history documentaries in general. 1817 was one of my favorite movies of a couple years ago. It was an incredible movie. The way they shot it, the cinematography. So, stuff like that for sure. But yeah. Did you like the scary movie sequels? No. War movies are great. Aliens, Predators. The comedy movies nowadays are garbage. I'm trying to think what other movies I've really enjoyed. Of course, I love The Shawshank Redemption. I mean, that's a given. If you don't like The Shawshank Redemption, shame on you. What's another good one? I'm trying to think of another really good one. Yeah, I haven't been watching any comedy movies in the last few years, but I used to love comedy movies. Back when we had like Superbad and Napoleon Dynamite is still hilarious to this day. The Revenant, incredible movie. I'm trying to think what other movies I absolutely love. Mr. Robot as a TV show, one of my favorite TV shows. HBO's The Leftovers, incredible show. True Detective Season 1, incredible show. The last Wolverine movie was incredible. Django Unchained, incredible. I just thought of, I was thinking of The Revenant and I was thinking of Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm trying to think of some other ones that I really enjoyed. Great movies. But for some reason, I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. I like Top Gun. I didn't think it was like the greatest movie ever, but I like Top Gun a lot. Let's see. What other movies have I really liked? I'm trying to think in the last few years. I really enjoy like the Planet Earth documentaries. It's really, really solid. There's just been a lot of horrible movies nowadays. The SpongeBob movie, yeah. What's your favorite streaming service? I don't even know. I don't even remember what's on all of them. Saving Private Ryan is solid. I'm going to have to watch that soon. Where'd you get all the figures from? MMA Bobblehead is a website. It's a small business that creates MMA bobbleheads. Planet of the Apes trilogy was great. It was solid. I'm looking forward to, you know who has really good action movies? The Mission Impossibles. I'm looking forward to the new one that's coming out at the end of the middle of this year. Mission Impossible is going to be incredible. I just see it in the chat right now. Dude, the new It movie that came out not that long ago was so overrated. Yeah, the first one was enjoyable. Second one wasn't that great. The first one I enjoyed just because of the dynamic of the kids riding around on their bicycles, because that was like me as a kid. So, Joe, do you have any idea about when the UFC drops the Artist Series posters? I want to get the 285 one, but I haven't seen it posted yet. I have no idea on that one, Billy. I have no idea. Planet Earth is some great stuff. I agree. Yeah, I have the Planet Earth stuff. I bought it in 4K just so I can watch it. It's crazy. It's crazy incredible. Logan. Yeah, Logan was incredible. Have you watched This Is the End? One of the best comedies? Yes, I have. This Is the End was pretty funny. This Is the End was this funny. Dude tries to kill him with the gun, and then it doesn't have any bullets, and then he says, "You were going to send me out there with a fake gun?" After he tries to kill him. What's crazy is you put it Mission Impossible in the chat before you said it. That's crazy. I must have been saying it as you put it in the chat, because there's like a 15-second delay, 20-second delay. 10 to 15 seconds, something like that. The movie aged well. The scariest movie I've ever seen was The Conjuring 2. The Conjuring 2. American Sniper was alright. The Hangover was alright. Hangover was pretty funny. But yeah. I like how we're just talking about movies now. Guys, I gotta get out of here. I saw in cinema Conjuring 2. Conjuring 2 is the scariest movie I've ever seen in my life. Horrifying. Horrifying. If you haven't seen it, go watch it and let me know. Insidious is underrated. Yeah, Insidious was pretty good. Did you watch The Descent? I think I did, but it's been a long time. Yeah, Billy, don't recommend me any movies, because I'm not taking any of your recommendations, dude. Ever. Yeah. Billy loves the Halloween movies for sure. I got to get out of here, guys. I got to at least record one prediction video before I go to sleep. So, do me a favor, guys. Like this stream before you go. Let's see. Do you guys want to raid someone or no? I doubt there's anyone on live right now, to be honest. Like a random channel, random small channel. Yes or no? Do you guys want me to find someone for you to join like their live stream? I don't know. There's going to be no one live, is there? Oh, here's a video game. I found a guy with 700 subscribers streaming UFC video games. Yes, on. See ya, Joey. Alright. Gun to your head, does Rockets become champ in the next 2 years? I will say, gun to my head, yes. Record your video on live? No. No. I still gotta get some things together. I might even go take a shower to wake up, because I don't like recording videos when I'm kind of tired. Look, I found this channel. This guy's streaming UFC stuff. Just go rate him real quick. He's got 6 people watching him. Go tell him MMA Joey sent you. Go like his stream, subscribe to his channel, go show him some support. Link is in the chat. He's just streaming some UFC gameplay right now. So, go show him some support. Link is in the chat. Go tell him MMA Joey sent you. Rate his stream. Go crazy in his stream. Show him some support. Give him some viewers. Appreciate you guys. Everyone go to the link in the chat. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like this stream before you go. And I will talk to you guys later. Good night.